hello, welcome back. Alright, it's been a while since I've done an opening, right? And I'm dying to open packs. So we have a case of the 25th anniversary Dueling mirrored tins. These tins have some chase cards, or at least most of the chase cards, from last year, like Photon Hypernova, Castor Theosis, to Age of Overlord with SP Little Knight, and Dia Bellstar, and Wanted. Each tin has 3 packs. Each pack has 1 quarter century secret rare, 1 prismatic secret rare, 3 ultra rares, and then 8 commons, I believe. So we're just gonna get right into the openings, right? Each tin has 3 of these packs, right? And this year, they actually didn't do little promos for the QCRs, so they're not gonna be in a little plastic as far as I've seen. But yeah, they're just gonna be in the plastic, or not the plastic. They're just gonna be in the sleeves. That's it. They're gonna have these. So cool looking tins though. I actually like the colors compared to the last year. Actually, it looks really nice. But I also have tons of the tins, so unfortunately I have to make room for it because I know I'm just gonna have a lot more bulk. Honestly, I just cleaned up too. I just cleaned up a bunch of the tins I had from YuGiOh before. And so here, right, we have Shadow Colors Realm. I think this is actually from Agov. I could be wrong. Makanko's Spirit Walk. Okay, so we have a lot of common cards. These are reprinted as commons. This was a common in Agov, Startling Stare of the Snake Eyes. Very cool. I'm like the only person in the world who ever played it. Then we have Ice Jade Ran Adrian. That's a pretty cool prismatic secret. This was from Cyberstorm Axis, I think. Although it's weird because this was actually reprinted in the recent Battles of Legends Terminal Revenge set. And then we have the right leg of the Forbidden One. Nice. I am just going to need, the 3 other pieces in here because the QCR Exodia head was reprinted last year. This was from Maze of Millennia, I believe. Yeah, this was a rare in that set. And then we have TG Rocket Salamander. This is a downgrade, which is nice, so it's just an ultra rare. And then we have all these other cards here. I believe Reinforce is actually a rare, so seeing it as a common is interesting. But yeah, what I'm hoping for, obviously, there's like chase cards that you want to get. But there's a lot of cool reprints in this set too, so hopefully we see them. Chaos Beast, okay, Super Heavy Samurai Stealthy. That was also a common. Realm Resonance, Chaos Phantasm. Okay, so Galaxy Summoner. This was a common in Syac. Gold Pride, Better Luck Next Time. This was also a secret rare in Syac, I believe, unless I'm wrong. And then Predaplant, Orphis, Scorpio. That's a pretty nice QCR. It looks pretty cool. Light of the Branded. This was I think this was a super rare. No, I think this was a common, and then it was an OTS super, and now it's an ultra rare. Storage Pod. I want to say it's from Maze of Memories. I actually don't remember this card too well. And we have Veda Kalanta. If only the Vedas were, playable. Right, but it's a funny card, right? You can like turn skip people with like the Pendulum, which I'm pretty sure was reprinted in the set. I think I've seen some openings. I think I've seen it pulled. Signet Circuit, okay. Realm Eulogy, Amazement, Thrill Train, Manticore Smashing. Okay, these are commons. Evolsaur Leos. This was in Dune as a common, so nice to see a rarity bump. Snake Eye Ash as a secret rare, or sorry, Prismatic secret rare, I believe. Yes, this is very nice. Although I've heard that there's some misprints where some cards are coming out as a secret rare instead of a prismatic secret rare. I think the difference is just the lines for the secret rare. Although I'll be honest, I actually don't know the difference, to be honest. I'd have to look at another prismatic I have somewhere around here. And then Utopic Draco Future. This is really cool. This actually needed a reprint. It's been a while since we've had a reprint of that card. But Fire Attacker as an ultra, upgrade for rare. Rose Papillon. I want to say this was a super rare or a common in Dune or Agov. I can't remember. All these cards, there's so many cards in the set. It's a 400 card pool, so it's kind of hard to remember all of these. But alright, before I start this video, maybe I should have just opened all these tins and just done it that way, but whatever, right? Maybe I just increase the time of the video, get some ad revenue, even though I'm not monetizing the channel, surely. Alright, man, this is rough. I love the tins, but like, I need to find a better way to store this, honestly. I think there's a way to organize it. I just need to not be lazy about it. Alright. So, Biosync Armor, okay. Red Vinegar Vermoose. UFO Light. This is from Agov. Million Century Ice Prison for Ice Jades. Lil La Rap. That's a pretty cool card. I actually like the art on this. I don't know if this is actually good or not, but that's pretty good to see as an Ultra. Doom Mutef. This was also secret in Age of Overlord. So, it's actually interesting that they side graded this as a prismatic. Doom Mutef, I'm pretty sure just a 1 of at most, but most decks that play like a horse engine, they don't even play this at all. I'm pretty sure it's just the Happy and the Imseti. QCR Trickstar Light Stage. This is pretty good for the Trickstar support. It's like 1 card or something that's coming out. Pretty good to see they did get a reprint here as a QCR. It looks pretty nice. We have Vanquish, Soul, Snow Devil. This is a one-up, but it's a really good trap for them. Then we have Paralysia. This is interesting. This was a common in... Oh, God. Is it Dune or Agov? But this was playing the OCG because in OCG, actually, they had Paralarino limited, but the TCG never hit Paralarino at all. So this just never really saw any play. But it's a very nice art. I actually have a playmat of this art here, just on the playmat, so it's really nice. If only I had it on me, actually. I just didn't think I'd pull it, I guess. But there's so many ultras, I guess. Technically with a case, I guess I was more likely to pull it anyways, but whatever. Hopefully... So far, we have almost 2 tins in, actually. Maybe we can see something good here. Card Scanner. Surprise is actually... This is a common from Agov, but I'm surprised this wasn't... this didn't get a rarity bump, because, you know, like, stun decks do play it. Daidara Bochi. I think this is Dune. Ugh, I feel bad that I don't remember these stuff. I really should be better with memorizing this stuff. Heavy Poly. I think this was... I want to say this is a new card, I think. Yeah, there was 3 new cards. Yeah, if you use one monster in your hand using 3 more... I think this is a new card. It was this, like the Nibiru counter, and then like one other card, which I can't remember. But that's very cool. I'm going to separate that one. Terratop. Very cool. Trap Tracks, very nice. And Melfi Penny, very cool. And then we have the rest of the commons. And this one's, I think this was a super also in Agov. It's Rebirth of 7th Emperors and like another numbers trap or something. I can't remember the name of it, but Terratop is really cool. They did get support. I think it's coming out in the next core set for us. So the Supreme Darkness. But, you know, obviously I'll need a playset of these. I think I have commons, but obviously I'm going to want the QCRs, right? Kitsune Kunebi. I keep revealing the QCRs, but I guess it's in the set, so you're going to see regardless. But, you know, maybe keep it a surprise. Numeron Creation. Alpha Summon. This is a rare, I'm pretty sure. But I can't remember what set it is from, actually. I don't know why. Vanquish Rosin, that's really nice. This was all the Vanquish were ultras. They had a bunch of ultras in Wild Survivor, so it's nice to see that it got an upgrade as a prismatic. Then we have the yellow gadgets. I know this is playing old format, but I don't know if it's actually good or not. But it's very cool to see that it does have a nice reprint here, because I'm pretty sure like a lot of older cards, they don't really get reprints that often. So, you know, it's kind of nice to see it here. But yeah. Let me open this better. I don't want to scratch the tins too much, but ugh, man, this is real. Why is this so hard to open? Okay. Ugh, okay. Thank God I only have a case. I was so tempted. I was at the store. I almost got another case. I went to the store to pick up my tins, but I was so tempted to get another case of tins. But I know I should just really stop at one because, you know, gotta save up for Rage of the Abyss next month, right? Which is crazy. We have Rage of the Abyss next month, and the month after, like at the beginning, is a QCR Bazinga set, and then we have the crossover breakers in December. So we're kind of like jam packed for like some pretty good sets coming up. Master Tau the Chanter. This was a common. Full Armor Dark Knight Lancer. I believe this was an ultra rare, so this is the rarity bump, which is nice. And we have another Utopic Draco feature. Okay, that's pretty good for QCR. Fearless. I love Vanadium, but I'm hoping for Meek. I haven't really seen Meek. I think Meek is reprinted in the set, but I'm hoping to get Meeks, right? Because, you know, as a Vanadium player, Fearless is cool, but we're not really playing that. Like, you may play Torrid as a one-of, but mostly you're just playing 3 Meeks, right? But I'm really hoping for some Meeks here, right? Million Century Ice Prison. Okay, Lil Rap, that's cool. Cool. Ooh, the alt art for tuning. This is pretty nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like to see that. We're going to put that on the side here. And we have a QCR Honest. We have a Happy. This was a super in Agov, so it's a nice rarity bump. And then we have Cassie Molar, which was a common from Agov, I think. I keep referring to Agov, but it's just because it's such a huge set. It's either that or Dune. It's one of those sets. I know that. Honest. I feel. Did they get QCR? No, I'm thinking of Dark. I think I'm thinking of Dark Honest. In last year's Vasum. Either Dark Honest or Honest got a QCR, I think, or maybe it was just a CR. I know there's 3 QCRs. I can't remember which one got a QCR though. And of course, Smash McKay. Daidara Bochi again. This little weird thing. I have no idea what the hell it's supposed to be. And another Dueling. All right. And then we have a Parallel XC. That's pretty good. E Pearly Plump, and then Pearl Lily. E Pearly Plump is a rarity bump. Pearl Lily is a rarity bump for what it was originally, which was a common, but then also got an OTS ulti. So, all right. We have Doom with Tef, so we have 2 of them. Hey, I can actually play like Horus, right? Yeah. Surely they play more than one of those, if any at all. Okay, yeah, for the 4-mana Residual, if I buy another case, I think I'm just gonna take out all the packs. It'll make it a lot easier and more time efficient than what I'm doing right now, which is opening the tins as I get to them. Cuckoo Commander Croon, Realm Eulogy, Numar Creation, Mental Tuner, Emergency. Okay, this is good. It was a common, and then it was a common and Dune, then they got an OTS Super, and then this got an Ultra. So this is actually really nice. Rescue Ace is getting a lot of rarity bumps, actually. Another Altar Art Tuning, that's very nice to see. And another Terratops. Perfect. I just need one more now. This creepy little punk. I can't remember what it was originally translated as. I think people were thinking some other name, but I can't remember. But weird name. But yeah, this is a rare in Maze of Millennia, I believe. So that's a nice little rarity bump there. Agnemol Candle. I know someone in my friend group who is, I guess, a hard supporter of Agnemol Candle and how good it is. So, you know, I actually don't know how good it is. I've seen it. I haven't really seen it played. I've seen it talked about. I don't know if it's actually played, though. But how did I get here? Okay, Pendulum Moon, Realm Resonance, Chaos Phantom, Soul of the Supreme King. This was a rare? I want to say this was a rare in Maze of Millennia. And then they got a rare. I think this got a rarity bump from OTS. So, another one. Okay, and we have a third Dueling. So, hey, I can play, like, 3 Dueling. That's pretty cool. QCO Yellow Gadget. That's nice. Sinful Spoils, Doom Resella. This was a common. This is super nice. It's actually not a terrible card, but obviously in Snake Eyes, you know, you're not really going to be playing this or the Trap. But if you're just wanting to play like pure Sinful Spoils, hey, go for it. That's probably what I'm going to do, you know, after they get hit in the next ban list, you know. But yeah, Hornsaurus, that was a super amazing Millennia. It's me mostly trying to remember what rarities these were in originally, but there's so many cards from last year, honestly, it's hard to just tell. Or hard to remember, at least. Chaos Witch. This was a super, actually, from Syak. Another heavy polymerization. That's nice. Okay, and the Red Dragon Archfiend QCR. That's pretty cool. We have a Snow Devil. And then we have Saga the Dragon Emperor. This was a common in Maze as well. A lot of these coming from Maze of Millennia. But there are Maze of memory cards in this set, too. Like, I've seen, like, the Blackluster Soldier Bolt and stuff. Ooh. Right. I mean, I would prefer they did promos, like, sleeves or whatever, promo seals for the QCRs, but I guess it wastes less plastics this way, so it's not bad that they include it in the packs as well. How did I get here? Synchro Overtop, Synchro World, okay. Hydrolander Orbit. Another emergency, okay, if I want to go back to playing Rescue Ace. Ooh, a secret original Sinful Spoils Snake Eyes. I'm trying to remember. I think it was a secret already, actually. So this is just a side grade. But very nice to see original Sinful Spoils regardless. Right. And the Coach King Giant Trainer. This is actually great because, you know, it's good for rank 8s, you know, if you're playing like Hordes and stuff. I just never picked up my copy, so it's nice to get them here. Rescue Ace HQ. This was a OTS Super as well. So a lot of the Rescue Ace stuff did get like OTS like bumps to like Supers. But seeing them as Ultras is very nice. So for the Rescue players out there who can like deck out or bling out their decks, congratulations. This set seems to have it all, you know. Still waiting on that Vanadium Meek, you know. Surely it'll come to me one day. Soul Supreme King, okay. Ooh, and Wakaushi. This is a really good Prismatic. This is a super. It was only ever a super in Syak, actually. But seeing as a Prismatic, well deserved. This is a very good card for them. And we have a QCRU Bell. This is super nice. Before this, the highest rarity was a secret rare. I personally prefer the original super rare from Phantom Darkness, but this QCO is also very nice too. So this is now the highest rarity for the card, so that's really nice. Then there's Transcensosaurus Meteorus. This was a super in Wild Survivors. Yeah, this was a super in Wild Survivors. I remember that. Because most of the rarity bumps went to the Vanquished Souls, and then Nova Les, I think, got like 1 or 2 Ultras, and then like the Transcensosaurus has got like 1. Alright, we have the Chaos Witch. We have Ohime, the Manifested Makanko. Well-deserved rarity bump after all. It was an Ultra in Amazing Defenders. And then we have a QCR Scapegoat. I feel like, was this not rarity 2? I feel like this was rarity 2, right? Unless I'm mistaken. It feels interesting to put the QCR here. I mean, it's a notable card. It's good for older formats, right? But I feel like this was printed as a QCR in Rarity Collection 2. I guess on the plus side here, though, I don't know if it actually was or not. I'll have to double check later. But the nice thing is that at least we won't see it in the QCR Bazinga set, because that set has a 200 card QCR pool, which is crazy. But those cards will be cards that have never been printed as a QCR. So that's actually nice. But it doesn't look bad, though. It's a nice QCR here for Scapegoat. Okay, we have Huli, the Jewel Makanko. Okay, she was a common, I believe. I think it was Hare that was a super, and Huli that was a common. But nice to see she got rarely bump. Ooh, we have a disc pattern. This is super nice. This was a ultra rare in Cyberstorm Access, so super cool that this got a reprint as a prismatic secret. It looks so good. And we have another right leg. Look, I'm not like a leg kind of person. You know, for those of you who are, congratulations. But I would like the left leg instead, along with the arms if possible. Maybe I can get that here somewhere. We have Nini, the Mirror Makanko, and we TG Rocket Salamander here, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, the disc is pretty good. Man, 2 right legs. Man, crazy set, right? What are the chances of pulling 2 of the same, you know, parts of the Exodia? Manticore Smashing. Emperor Tanuki's Critter Count. This was a common in Dune, I think. It's actually interesting that... I'm actually curious how they choose these rarity bumps. It's interesting that they made this one an ultra rare. Full Armor Dark Lancer, we've seen that, the Prismatic. And we have First Movement Solo as a QCR. That's actually pretty nice, because this needed a reprint desperately. That thing was super expensive before. Of course, not in the meta. No one's really playing the Melodies package anymore. And Melodies is still like kind of a rogue deck, but they did get support that makes them really good. And they only ever had 1 printing of that. So it's nice to see it as a QCR there. Hopefully that actually lowers the price of the deck, because that was like one of the most expensive cards of the Melodies deck, along with like True Bear and stuff. Master the Chanter. We have another Alter Art Tuning, and we have Torrential Tribute as a QCR. Ooh, that's pretty nice for like old formats and stuff. But yeah, Torrential Tribute, pretty nice. We have 6 more tins here. We are getting there, gamers. At this point, I just want to open more packs, to be honest. And I might get another case, who knows. I'm about to go to the local card shop after this, so we'll see. What do we pull here? We have Kitsune Kitsunebi. These are from Agov, right? No, this is from Dune, I think, and this is from... No, I think they're both from Dune, actually. God, if anyone actually looks these up, and... Oh, man, I hope I get these right. I think this was Syak, though. Pearly Happy Memory. I don't know too much about Pearlies. I think they have a rare... I think this was a rare, and then OTS Super. A lot of cards are just OTS Supers, so I mean, I think that's actually a rarity for the Happy Memory. Time Tamer Morning Night really did need a reprint. It was along with Wakaushi. Time Tamer Morning Night was like a couple dollars in Syak, so nice to see that it has a prismatic rarity bump. And Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, that's pretty cool. I don't play Cyber Dragons. I really do like this card though. I think I have the old one from the Jump. I have the Jump promo one, I believe. I think it was Chimera Tech. There's one of the Chimera Techs, but I think it was a Jump promo. I believe that's the one I have. But there's the Generator Bosses. Okay, I know someone of my locals who's probably happy about that. I think she was like a common or something. Ugh, memory escapes me. There's so many cards in this set that were released so long ago. How can I remember all of them off the top of my head? Breakheart. Ugh. It breaks my heart that this is a common. I wish this was a ultra, to be honest. Not that I played it, but I think it would look nice as an ultra. Ooh, Gunkin Suship Shari Red. That's a pretty cool rarity bump. It was a common, originally printed. Junk Warrior. Interesting prismatic, actually, because this actually got QCR print in the Maze of Millennia. And it was an Altar Junk Warrior. So it's interesting that they chose the, I believe, original art for the prismatic. But, hey, we have an Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which will go super well with my disc pattern that I pulled earlier. But very nice. Okay, we have HQ, and then we have Infernoble Knight Ricardetto. I believe that was a super in Dune, because Dune was like the Unchained Infernoble Chimera set, pretty much. There's other cards, obviously, but those are like the more notable cards in that. I guess Vanadium too, but you know. Angelica's Angelic Ring. This is really nice. This was a common. I was surprised. I thought it would be ultra rare in Dune, but they made it as a common. They made a common in that set, but really nice to see that it's an ultra here. Ooh, we have them SETI, Glory of Horus. Pretty good. Pretty good to see. It's side grade, of course, because it was originally a secret rare, but very nice to see regardless. And we have a DMG. That looks very, very nice. I know she has an alt art in this set, so hopefully we can pull that, gamers, but you know. The chances of that are looking kind of slim at this point. Chimera, the Illusion Beast. This was a super rare in Agov, so it's nice to see that it did get a rarity bump. Some of these cards, I don't play a lot of these decks, like the Chimeras and stuff, but like I think it's very nice that they did get rarity bumps. I know for Chimeras, pretty much all the main deck monsters, like the Mirror Sword Knight and like the Baphomet, they all are ultra rares in this set. So it's actually nice to see that those decks are getting the rarity buffs, you know, that they deserve. Just like how Vanadium deserves rarity bumps, you know. Meek, please come to me. I'm assuming Meek is in the set. If it's not in the set, then I am going to cry. Vingarumus, Small Scuffle, look at that. Oh, who are those characters? That could be anyone under that shroud. New Frontier, oh, and a Shura King. Okay, this was originally a secret rare, I think. I'm trying to remember. I think it's a secret rare in Pote, I believe. Or maybe it was an Ultra as well. Pote was so long ago. And then we have Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. This was Photon Hypernova, of course. That was originally a... No, I think that's an Ultra Rare originally, actually. But very nice to see. And then we have Ido, the Supreme Magical Force. Very nice QCR. I can't wait to lock my opponents with that one. Ken again, I know are Ultra Rare, so it's nice to see it because this was originally common, which I thought was a super, but I'm surprised. It has a nice rarity bump now, though. And along with the Bestial Eluber, this was a super... No, sorry. The Ken were commons. I was hoping they were supers. They're ultras now. Really nice. Bestial Eluber, also a nice rarity bump there, too. YuGiOh, Gaia Blaze. Okay, right. It is... I actually do wonder why they chose some of these cards. I guess I don't watch the anime as much as I did, because I don't remember Ido being in the anime. But it may have been later, because I kind of stopped around, like, 5Ds, I guess. So... Unless it showed up later, or maybe I just missed it or something. Oh, Imaginings! Okay, this is perfect. This is the rarity bump I need. This is for me, baby. Because I'm that guy who still plays one of this. But we'll put that on the side. Castillo Theosis is very nice. This is a side grade as well. But it's nice to see a reprint of Theosis as well. Pankratops, very cool to see as a QCR. This does need a reprint technically. Although it's weird because in the last ban list, they didn't unlimit this. It is still semi-limited. So hoping to see it unlimited in the next ban list. Then we have the Plump. We have the Plumpmeister, and then we have a Rollerballer. This was originally a secret rare, so it did get a downgrade. I like to see more cards that do get down or upgrades rather than side grades, personally, just because I think it's nice to make either cards more affordable, if they were originally secrets, or give them rarity bumps that they honestly would need, or mostly just, stuff that I want, right? We have IAS Invasive Alien Species. This was Agov as a common. We have Borger as well as another rarity bump from an Ultra. And then we have Utopia double as a QCR. This looks super sick, to be honest. I like that one. Magical Deity, a Shartardu, and Combat Wheel. I know this Combat Wheel was a rare in Maze of Millennia. I don't remember Magic-Key Deity, actually. I think of Magic-Keys, I think of Dawn of Majesty, honestly. Because I believe that's where they debuted, but I can't remember which set a Stardew was released in. But, yeah. The interesting thing about the set, they do have Pote cards in here, but they actually didn't, as far as I've seen, they didn't reprint Telements. Which is interesting. I guess technically they're like commons, but then so are a lot of these cards, right? So it would have been nice to see Telements were printed here as well, right? Even though they are like all like pretty much limited, except for Reno Heart. But he has an ulti, so it's fair. Shell Chaos, Mental Tuner. Cyber's D-Save Worm, very cool. This is a common in Syac. It's a very good card. You are playing this in like the upcoming Malice deck, right? You're playing this in Cybers because you're just dumping it. But very nice to see the Cybers Save Swarm. Noble Arms Museums, very cool. It's good for the Infranoble decks. I believe this is an ultra rare originally, and ultra rares in secret rares obviously you had QCR starting with Dune, which this was first printed in, but. Nice to see that. Red Dragon Archfiend, that's pretty cool. And we have Ken. Did we pull that earlier? I think I pulled the Gen. Nope, I pulled the Ken. I still need a Gen. Starring Knight, that was a common in Agov, so nice to see that rarity bump. Alright, at this point, I am tempted to get another case later. I'll probably make a video for that too. Wheel Synchron, I think this was also a rare in Maze of Millennia. Ground Xeno, this is a desperate reprint for dinosaurs. They really needed it. It wasn't Ultra. This was the one Ultra that the Transcendosaurus archetype or the dinosaur archetype got from Wisu. But nice to see that I did get a bump to a prismatic secret rare. And we have the Winkaribo. Oh, look at that cute little altar. I love Winkaribo. It's so cute. Like that. Line Walker, this was a super rare, I think. This was a super rare alongside the Stone Sweeper, I think, in Maze of Millennia. And Preventer, as an ultra rare, very nice. I think that was another one where it just got a rarity bump in OTS Super, and now it has another rarity bump in the Ultra. So So they give it all to Rescue Race, but you know. Synchro World. Okay, another Imaginings. Maybe I'll play 2 of them. Ooh, Invoke Macabre. This is really cool. So, if memory serves, this was the alt art was printed in the OCG in a set called Selection Pack 5. So that came along with other reprints for the Invoke archetype like alt arts, but also came with the alt art for the Evil Twins, Lil La, and Kisakil, the Link monsters. I mean, not the main deck one, but very cool to see that. And another Ido, we have a Riciella, and we have a Geo Gremlina, which is a super maze of Millennia. But yeah. Invoke Macabre, very cool to see. I actually I think that someone has the full set list out. I don't think we got the Evil Twins. I kind of doubt it with, you know, their art. But I'm hoping to see some other alt arts, because I know Trains were also in that set as well for the OCG. But very cool. That was also where the alt art for Sky Striker Engage was, or Mobilize was printed in too. So we've already gotten that alt art, but you know. Alpha Summon, okay. Visas and Ritara, look, I love you, but I have you in the QCR already, so this doesn't really do much for me. But this is also a side grade, because this was originally a secret as well. So secret and a QCR. And we have Phantom Knights, the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. I remember this, last time it got printed, I believe, was an OTS Super. I want to say 18, but I might be wrong on that. This was a common, so we used Nemleria, and Stray Pearly Street, that was like a rare, I believe. Yeah. I think I'm getting better with remembering these. Whew. Yeah, because Nemleria, none of them were rarity, but they were all like commons. This is a super cheap deck for a deck that's actually pretty playable, and actually not terrible. Greedjar, Pneumoon Creation, Mary Melfi's, okay. I think this was from Pote, because Pote got a bunch of the Melfi cards too. Diabels or the Black Witch. That's what I like to see. I mean, I already have her in QCRs, you know, my beautiful witch here, but nice to see her in a secret again, you know, because she was originally a secret rare as well. And Toon Kingdom. This is super cool because this really needed reprint. This is like the most expensive. This was, I guess, I don't know the prices now, but this is like the most expensive card for the Toon deck, right? It's like that and like a few others, but this is like super expensive for like a 3 for the deck, right? Surely we get Toon supports, right? Angel Blue Tears as a rarity bump from a rare, super cool to see. And then there's a Rollerballer. It's nice to see that there are meta relevant cards getting those rarity bumps, right? Although I think some people have, I think a lot of people have actually opted to drop the Blue Tears package, but it's not like it's terrible or anything. Mental Tuner, Realm Resonance, Ultra Great Insect. This was a super in Dune. We have also the Earth Chandler. This was an ultra in Pote, actually, interesting enough. And then we have the Silent Boots, the Phantom Knight Silent Boots. Although it's kind of misprinted a little bit. It's just the lettering is lower. But Chimera Fusion was a super in Dune, and then yeah, we have that one fusion, or not fusion. Why did I say fusion? Whatever the other card was, the combat wheel. Yeah. I'm actually curious what's gonna happen next year. Supposedly we're supposed to be done QCRs, but I think Supreme Darkness might do QCRs again. I'm not really sure. But then they also said that the November set was our last QCRs, and then they released Crossover Breakers, which is gonna have QCRs. So all I'm wondering is what we do after QCRs, right? When they're all gone. Are we going back to Starlights? And if so, please don't make it 5 Starlights a set, because that was awful to try and pull for. I mean, it made it cool to pull for one, but still, you know, I don't want as many QCRs. It's just I don't want as little Starlights. Soul Supreme King. Okay, so there's the Gazelle King Mythical Claws as a prismatic. There's a Toon Kingdom, and there's a Sharvara as an ultra. Very nice. And then Starring Knights. Sharvara, same thing. It got a reprint in the OTS as a super, I think. I don't think it's a common reprint, even though it was originally as a common. But yeah, Sharvara is nice to see as well. Very good card for Fiend decks. Chaos Witch. Okay, we have Dark Corridor as a secret. This was originally a secret as well. And we have Relinquished Anima as a QCR. That looks super good. I actually don't play this in my Snake Eyes deck, but I can probably go back to it if I want to. I actually sold my Animas, so nice I have another one. Red Eye Soul. I think this was a rare or a super rare in the Maze set. I actually don't remember this one. I remember the card, I just don't remember the rarity. And then we have another Preventer, right? Tellarknight Constellar Caduceus. I think that was actually a C. No, it was an Ultra, I think. I can't remember. Maybe we got downgrade. I know one of the Tellarknights was a higher rarity, but look at some. Okay, we have Forge a New Future. I actually don't remember this card, to be very honest. And we have Transaction Rollback. That's a very good card to see. Maybe someone can comments can tell me which one is from. Actually, it doesn't even matter. By the time I upload this video, I'm going to look at it myself anyways. We have Shark Drakes. QCR, very nice. We have the Sweet Roommate, and we have the Geo Gremlina. Shark Drake is interesting. This was, I think it's in the current OTS, actually, OTS 25. Shark Drake is a common. So to see it as a QCR is pretty cool, you know, for the Shark players out there. I know there's at least one player in my locals that's playing Sharks. Alright, and we are on the last tins. Now, I haven't seen a Meek, so this is actually really sad. I was hoping for a Meek, you know, I'm going to need a playset of that, right? Got a max rarity. Yeah, I already have all the QCRs and everything, but I just need the rarity bumps. But yeah, maybe we see it here. Tallyho Springins. Oh, I skipped that. But Galaxy Summoner. This was a common in Syac. KO Volzar Lars. This is a side grade, but nice to see a reprint of Lars. They really need one. And then this is Rank Up Magic Astral Force. This is probably from what, Vrains or like Arc Fee? I don't know the shows, to be honest. So Lady Rose is from Potes, and Agnimal Candle that was Dune. But yeah, those rank up spells, I'm sure it's very good. I'm sorry, I don't know any of the rank up stuff. I know people played it, I just don't know anything about them. So other than, I guess, well, no, I can't even say I know that. So we have Extinguish. This is a rarity bump from a rare. Very nice to see. Oh, okay, so there's a Prismatic Secret. Now, interesting choice that they made this a Prismatic Secret. I do actually like the tokens, to be honest, but it's interesting that they made this a Prismatic Secret. I actually would have preferred an Ultra just because of the foiling, but I do like it as a Prismatic Secret rare, so it's not terrible. Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. So we have the Red Dragon Archfiend, we have the Tyrant one here. That's very cool to see. Centurion Bonds, an Ultra, and Horned Source. All right, pretty good so far, I think. What did I pay for this? Like I actually paid $168 for this case. So overall value, I'm not really sure right now because obviously we're still in the early stages of like the sale. So who knows where the prices will settle. But another Chaos Witch. Stake Your Souls as a Prismatic Secret. This was very nice. This was another ultra rare in Wisu because, you know, a lot of Vanquish Souls got like a bunch of Wisu prints. But this is a good reprint. This was needed. This is like a automatic 3 of for the deck, right? Which is unfortunate because you can't search this in the deck. You just kind of have to draw into it, if I remember correctly. But, you know, still very good card. And then we have Galaxy Cypher Dragon. That's a nice looking QCR. And we have a Dynamondo. This was an OTS Super, again, in the current OTS set, actually. But nice to see it as an Ultra print. And we have Saga of the Dragon Emperor. All right. So that is going to be all my pulls for now. We pulled a nice 3 Altar Tunings. That's very cool. We have 2 of the new cards, the heavy polymerizations. We didn't get the Thea, the Nibiru counter, or the other TCG exclusive new card. We have the Imaginings. I'm just going to need one of them, to be honest. But maybe I'll play 2 just because I have 2 Ultras, right? We didn't get terrible secrets, right? We have pretty good ones. We have the rollback, which is really nice. A lot of these reprints are desperately needed to drop the prices of the cards, of course. There are some cards I would prefer to see like downgrades of or even upgrades of others. But overall, these are pretty cool openings. It wasn't bad to see these cards. But that said, thank you for watching. That's for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If there are any comments, especially on the rarities and the stuff that I messed up on, please feel free to call me out and I will happily ignore it. And that said, I will see you guys next time in case I open another case.